Hey, I look Miss Marie TV. Today I'm with another video again for y'all. So I saw online a couple days ago that Nick Cannon potentially has some more kids on the way, and I want to talk about that briefly, just very brief. And there's like 3 points that I have about the whole situation. So let's just get straight into it. So Nick Cannon potentially has 1 or 2 kids on the way right now. On top of, I believe he has 6 kids. He had 7. 1 sadly passed away. Now he has 6 alive, and he has 2 on the way, so that makes 8. But in total, he has had 9 kids in the past, I don't know, 5 years, it seems like. But not even 5, it seems like it's been like 2. So I kind of wanted to talk about how intentionally creating broken homes, how that is for the mother and the child. So basically, for the mother, right? I'm a single mom, so I kind of know how it is. We have a higher poverty rate and a higher depression rate because we're taking on that 2-person job by ourselves, right? So for someone to intentionally, and the women agree to it, right? To intentionally do that to themselves is kind of, I mean, I get it if you wanted kids and you really don't care to have a partner with you and y'all co-parent well. I mean, I get it, I guess. But I feel like 2 parents should be in the household because each parent plays a role. Like the mother is the nurturer and the father is the protector. So when you don't have that household structure, I feel like it causes children to feel abandoned and feel negativity, like to not feel whole. And that's not in all cases. Like I said, I am a single mom too. I would rather not be a single mom. I would rather have that other partner in the home with me at all times. Not all times, but you know what I mean. I would rather have another partner, male figure, to play his role, but it just didn't work out like that for me. So I feel like it's irresponsible to, with intent, create broken families. So I feel like it all boils down to him being hurt and him never healing from the divorce of his ex-wife, Mariah Carey. Basically, they got divorced a few years ago, and after they got divorced, he kind of started, you know, spreading himself a little bit, which is understandable once you have a long-term relationship that you've been in for a while. But at the same time, like, do so responsibly. Please don't have kids just to have kids. Like, meet a good partner first. Parenting is super, super, super hard. Like, I can't express it enough. It's really, really hard. And children need 2 parents in the household. And that was basically like my top 4 things that I wanted to talk about when it came to that situation. So rolling on to the next subject, imposter syndrome. Something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly it means and what it might mean for me, or it might mean for like the generation in totality. But I want to talk about it because I feel like I've dealt with it, right? So boom, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I graduated college, right? Single mom, 2 kids. My youngest is not even 1. Wait, no. He was 1. He had just turned 1 when I graduated college, right? So boom. I graduate. I'm not even proud of myself. Believe it or not, I'm like, okay, what's next? What can I do next? What can I do now? Like, how can I secure this bag? You know what I'm saying? Like, I never felt like anything I did was enough. And maybe that comes from me being a single mom and me not having that other figure in the home like I want for my children. But I'm not going to I'm not going to, you know, just have anybody support that role. But at the same time, I think I'm overly compensating for that with imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome, in my opinion, means like no matter what you do, how you do it, how good you are, how successful you are, how wealthy you are, you never feel like it's enough. You're never gratifying yourself. So I feel like I deal with it, but I feel like to get over that, you have to start self-gratification more often. So be proud of yourself for the little things. If you woke up this morning, you brushed your teeth, and you were depressed, but you still got up, like, be proud of yourself, you know? If you feel like you're not where you want to be, but you're trying to get there. You're working hard. You're going to work every day. Like, be proud of yourself that you're not where you were yesterday. You're not where you were last year, right? You're doing better each and every day. So you can't let your mind kind of hinder you or make you feel like you're not doing enough when you're doing all that you can. All that you want to do at that time. So, and then nothing happens overnight. Like, everything is a gradual increase, right? So gradually you go to school, right? You get good grades, you graduate, you go to work, you work hard, you promote, you start a business, the business starts making you money, you become an entrepreneur, you have financial freedom and freedom to work whenever you want. So it's kind of like a look at everything as a step. Like, this is a stepstone, this is a stepstone, this is a stepstone to get me to where I want to be, instead of, man, I did do that, but I could have done more, or I could have done it this way, or I need to do more. I'm not good enough. Like, those thoughts are very self-deprecating, and it can really hinder you from doing everything that you need to do. I remember hearing about this from, I believe, Tiffany Haddish, or it was I believe it was Tiffany Haddish, where she was saying that she dealt with it, and it was kind of like she's popping, you know, like she started acting, she's doing her comedy real good, whatever. She's rich now, right? But I guess she kind of felt like she didn't deserve it, or she needed to do more. And I guess, like, it depends on where you come from. For me, personally, I kind of feel like I don't deserve it because of my situation. But I know for other people, like, if you come from poverty, you might not feel like you deserve anything more because that's where you came from, that's what you're used to, that's where all your friends are, that's where your family is. But you should want to be ahead of where you were. Like, not ahead of anybody else, but ahead of yourself. Like, you should be in competition with yourself, and that's it. But at the same time, you need to gratify yourself and let yourself know, like, hey, be kind to yourself. Like, I did this, and I did it with nobody's help. Or if you did have help, like, it doesn't even matter. You did it. So just be grateful to yourself that you made a promise to yourself. You made you set some goals, and you went through them, and you saw it through. Because at the end of the day, like, where you were and where you could be, or where God's potential is for you, you're in the middle, right? You have to keep going to get to where you want to be, regardless. So, and in the meantime, you have to enjoy the now. You have to gratify the now. You have to keep pushing yourself to feel as if, okay, I do deserve this because I worked so hard for this. I busted my tail doing this. I didn't sleep for nights because I wanted this type of thing. So I'm just trying to get y'all to understand that if you do struggle with imposter syndrome, there's a way out. Like, it's just changing your mindset is the most thing. And I'm not a psychologist. I don't study this. I really don't understand everything. But from my personal experiences, what I'm sharing with y'all, that's why I have this channel, so I can share my personal experiences with y'all to help y'all out, so that y'all don't make the same mistakes that I made not coming up, because I don't got it like that. But you know what I mean? Like, from where I used to be to where I am now, the in-between is the hardest part. And the in-between is what I do want to share. So, well, not where I am now, but where I want to be. And then the in-between is now. And that's why I want to share with you guys how I'm getting through some of the things that I'm going through. If you're a single mom, if you're just a young person, or you're a Black person, or you're a little weirdo or something like that. I'm not weirdo, but a little bit. Just getting through certain things to help you progress and help you be gratified with yourself and help you feel as if you deserve everything that's coming towards you. And you do that through work. You do that through being grateful. You do that through being kind and being honest and having integrity and all those good things. But so I was reading this book about monks, and It was basically saying that monks set their values and then they follow their values without any external influences. So set your values. What do you value? What do you want? Don't think about nobody else. Be in a room by yourself, no phone, pen and paper. Meditate and really think about what it is. What values do you have? Excuse me, y'all. I think I'm getting sick. Think about what values you have, and then think about your actions and see if your actions align with your values. Because if your actions align with your values, then you're already doing good. You're already being your genuine, authentic self. So that's about it for this video. I don't want to keep going on and on about the same thing. Don't have like the compulsion to be perfect, because nobody's going to be perfect at anything in life. We're all just really faking it at the end of the day. But I'm losing my voice, so I'm about to end this video. But if y'all have any comments, leave them in the description below. If y'all feel like I missed anything, please leave it in the comment section below. If y'all have any questions or anything y'all want me to talk about next, let me know. Thanks, y'all. Bye, besties. Y'all my besties, for real. Y'all my besties. Bye.